Good morning. Today is Monday, May 11th, the day after Mother's Day. And I'm coming to you devotional from the Christ in Our Home, the April, May, and June edition. The writer of our devotional's name is Nathan Baker Trinity and is a pastor to the people at First Evangelical Lutheran Church of Rush City, Minnesota. He is the father of 3 children and spouse to Jennifer, an ELCA deacon. Today's devotional comes from Exodus 13:17 through 22. And the title of this section is The Pillars of Clouds and Fire. When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was nearer, for God thought, if the people face war, they may change their minds and return to Egypt. So God led the people by the roundabout way of the wilderness toward the Red Sea. The Israelites went up out of the land of Egypt and prepared for battle. And Moses took with him the bones of Joseph, who had required a solemn oath of the Israelites, saying, God will surely take notice of you, and then you must carry my bones with you from here. They sent out from Succoth and camped at Etham on the edge of the wilderness. The Lord went in front of them, and a pillar of cloud by day to lead them along the way, and in a pillar of fire by night to give them light, so that they may travel by day and by night. Neither the pillar of cloud by day nor the pillar of fire by night left its place in front of the people. Nathan titles this devotional Day by Day, and the verse he uses as inspiration is, if the people face war, they may change their minds and return to Egypt. That was from verse 17. During the early days of America's involvement in World War II, its government censored much of the media coverage of the war. It was assumed that if the public knew the horrific details of the war, they would lose heart immediately. Sometimes we don't know what can save us. If that band of Israelite slaves fleeing Egypt had known what difficulties awaited them in the promised land, they might have never made that journey to freedom. So God redirected them to the relative safety of the wilderness. All they had to do was follow the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. An anxious patient facing cancer was once advised, let the doctors worry about all the medical information and let the drugs and chemotherapy do their work. Your job is to rest, eat well, and move ahead one day at a time. To be anxious for God's presence is enough, for God will take you by the hand and lead you each step of the way. If you would like additional readings, you can look at Psalm 102, verses 1 through 17, and Acts 7, verses 17 through 40. Our prayer concern today is for cancer patients and their doctors. I encourage you to take these devotionals that we go through Monday through Thursday each week and see what they mean to you. I love that we have this opportunity to bring this to you during the week. But I often find myself looking at the verses and finding what that means to me. What does it mean to me in my current situation or in my past or in my future? It kind of helps me get a little more insight and oftentimes brings me a little bit of peace. So I do encourage you to look at what each devotional means to you. And as we end today, we have a short prayer. Oh God, you promised to be with me in every dark valley. Walk with me today. In Jesus' name, amen. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And if you want to get a jump start, we're going to be looking at Proverbs 3, verses 5 through 12. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed the time that you had with the family you have been able to see and with each other. We hope to see you all soon. And just remember, keep yourself safe. Wear your masks if you go out. And continue to keep washing your hands and make sure you keep a safe distance from others if you are going out. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow.